Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much, guys, for your greatest support. Now, fellow Kenyans, I think people have started, like politicians, have started realizing that they really need to take their shapes. Like kila mmoja ameanza kuangalia kwamba ni njia gani mwafaka ambayo naweza nikafuata angalau nikapata nafasi ifikapo mwaka 2027 wakati wa uchaguzi, ili nami pia niwe kwa uchaguzi ama nichaguliwe na wananchi. I'm talking about this because we've seen a lot of people running away from William Ruto's camp. And that one has been giving me, I've been asking myself questions concerning that. I've been asking myself, why is it that people are running away from William Ruto's UDA? Why is it that right now majority of the people are running from UDA party? I'm literally, what I can say is that I'm really failing to get answers. Why majority of the people right now are running for William Ruto? Yes, maybe we can say that watu wengi wanajua vizuri kwamba for you to get a ticket or for you to vie using UDA party, then there are a lot of things that you really need to do. I really don't know which ones, but I really suspect that a lot of issues, there are a lot of things that really needs to happen or needs to be done. Now, and in this video, I want us to talk about a woman by the name of Millicent Omanga. Yule mama wa maforms. Of course, we know Millicent Omanga. She once vied for senatorial, I think, was it senatorial or what? Nairobi County. She failed. And after that, she was nominated. Again, she was also nominated. She was nominated, I think. And then after that, akaanza kufanya kazi, akaanza kuwa supplier. We heard that she was supplying chairs kule Statehouse. So she has been with William Ruto for a very long time. Amekuwa akifanya kazi na William Ruto hapa na pale, wakifanya mambo yao tu. And that is how I think Millicent Omanga became mwanamke mwenye anaendesha magari makubwa. She's 46 years. And I've been asking myself, I've been saying this, nimekuwa nikijaribu kuangalia na najiuliza kwamba Millicent Omanga with Esther Passaris, there is no big difference between them. The only difference is age. She's 16 years younger than Passaris. Passaris is, if Millicent is 46, it means that Passaris is something like 60 something. You understand? And you can't know that Esther Passaris is 60 something years. But then, you know, when there's some of the things that whenever they happen, we have to sit down and ask ourselves that why is it that they're happening. Millicent Omanga ameamua kwenda kujoin Rigathi Gachagua kule UDA wa Mnyoro. And of course, yesterday, was it yesterday or the other day, walikuwa kwa harusi. I think 3 days ago, walikuwa kwa harusi fulani kule Central. And she declared, by the way, that she's going to vie for the women rep position in Nairobi County.
Bwana asifiwe. Bwana asifiwe. Bwana tunakaa tumehoreka hivi. Bwana asifiwe. Hebu tusalimiane nione kwa mikono. Bwana asifiwe. Bwana asifiwe. Asanteni sana. Kwanza kabisa nataka kuambia Ann na Alois, congratulations. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. Na tutawaombea your marriage iendelee kuwa na amani, mpate watoto wengi ambao watakuja kutupigia kura. Mimi vile His Excellency amesema, naitwa Millicent Omanga. Mimi nilisimama kule Nairobi 2022. Na mimi nafurahishwa sana na hii jamii ya mlima, kwa sababu mlinipatia kura 1,600 kule Nairobi. Mulifanya kazi nzuri sana na nawaambia asante. So raundi hii pia, kwa sababu haikutosha, kidogo tu kwa kikapu haikutosha. Sasa raundi hii 2027 bado niko hapo, kwa hiyo kinyang'anyiro. Na raundi hii si tuko cousins wote pamoja. Sasa hamutakuwa nyinyi peke yenu ati wale 1,600, cousins hata wetu sasa wakisisi. Mmeona Matiang'i ametuleta pamoja? Si mmeona Matiang'i amemtuleta pamoja? Anakuja kushikana na cousins wa hapa Mount Kenya. Na mmeona pia pule kutoka Eastern, yule cousin Bwana Kalonzo. Si mmeona pia ameleta watu wake pamoja? na yeye anakuja pale Nairobi, sisi wote tujaze. Na women rep pale ni mama Nairobi, ni mama miradi, ni Millicent Omanga. Sawa sawa. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka kuambia hivi, kuna mahoteli nyingi zinafunguliwa na zitafunguliwa. Na mimi nawaambia watu wetu, hoteli kifunguliwa msikatae, muende mkule. Kwa sababu ile mnakula ni ile yenu ya ushuru. Tuko pamoja? Hoteli imefunguliwa. Saizi hii ni window ya hoteli. Sisi wote tuende tukule ile hoteli. Si mnasikia wabunge wenu wanashinda Statehouse? Si wanashinda Statehouse? Wanaenda kila mtu kila wiki anapata 2,000,000 anakuja naye, na muhakikishe wao wanakuletea chakula hapa kwa ground, kwa sababu wanatoa Statehouse, na hiyo ni ile pesa yetu ya ushuru. Kwa hivyo hoteli imefunguliwa, tuende tukule. Na mimi nikisema hivyo nasema kama mtu ambaye anajua. Mimi Milicent Omanga ndio nilikuwa diet kule, na sisi kwa jamii yetu tunasema, ukiona samaki imetoka kule kwa maji imekuja juu ikasema kuna mamba inauma pale chini, mnafaa muamini. Tuko pamoja? Tuko pamoja? Mimi nitamalizia hapo, nitasema ni asante na Mungu awabariki.
And I want us to look at this thing this way. We haven't had anybody saying that she's going to vie using ODM ticket. No, there is a how do we call her? She has got anakuaga na shida ya macho kidogo, but she's a very good lady, nominated senator. She's going to vie using ODM. She's an ODM person, so I know she's going to vie using ODM. And then we have got another person. We have Pauline Njoroge. Pauline Njoroge is also going to vie using, as women rep, using Jubilee Party. Maverick Aoko pia yupo. I don't know Maverick Aoko anaenda kutumia nini gani. And let's not forget about our very own, anaitwa nani? Karen Nyamu. Karen Nyamu is also there. Also wants to become the women rep of Nairobi County to replace, actually she had been endorsed by Pasaris to vie for the women rep of Nairobi County. But I want us to talk about this thing. First of all, mimi binafsi, if there is a problem that I normally have problems with these women. First of all, first things first, let's ask ourselves, what is it that these women normally help us with? Is there anything constructive that these women can say that, you know, since we became leaders, we've done 1, 2, 3 things that people can be happy about? I don't think if there is any. Maybe kama kunayo like but kama ipo lakini haiko ile strong that we can say that you know, this one has been going on, this one has happened, and this one is going on, this one is going to happen, and has happened. There is nothing like that. And also, despite the fact that we have to understand that despite the fact that all these things are happening, that we have all these narratives, everything has been moving on. Yes, not the way we expect, but the way we see them happening. We also need to have this in mind, that, you know, sometimes people wake up, sometimes leaders wakati mwingine watu wanaamka tu na wanasema kwamba mimi nataka kuwa mtu fulani, kwamba nataka natafuta kitu fulani kama nitapata, you know, those things are there and we have to accept that they are there. But the real issue is this: how are we going to maneuver through this? How are we going to make this thing work? Especially in Nairobi County. You know, Nairobi is big. And when Jalango said that he wants to vie to become the senator of Nairobi County, and anataka kushindana na Edwin Sifuna, there's a question that I asked. I think I asked that in the previous video, that in Nairobi County, do we need comedians or we need workers? Because, you know, Nairobi County is big, and that is why imeshinda mpaka Johnson Sakaja, because Sakaja is a joker. When you try to look at the way Sakaja is behaving like a toddler, like somebody who doesn't really understand how things are working. So when Jalango is saying that he wants to become a senator of Nairobi County, you have to ask yourself that between Jalango, the knowledge of Jalango and the knowledge of Edwin, I've not said that he can't. I want us to understand this. I haven't said that Jalango cannot make it a good leader. He's a member of parliament in Langata. But then let us try to ask ourselves that what is it that he thinks he's going to do better than Edwin Sifuna? What is it that he thinks he is going to do? one thing I know that is happening here is this one is just like a distractor. Jalango is just coming like somebody who wants to, they want Jalango to distract Edwin Sifuna. You see, they want a distractor. Wanataka Sifuna asione kwamba yeye ndiye anaweza peke yake, ijulikane kwamba kuna mtu pia ambaye anaweza kuwa pamoja naye. You know, maybe kuna mtu ambaye pia anaweza kawania hicho kiti. Because at the end of the day, let us just say the truth. And the truth of the matter is, Edwin Sifuna has got no competitor as far as senatorial position in Nairobi is concerned. Hamna mtu yote ambaye anaweza kashindana na Edwin Sifuna. And I say that maybe kama pengine Babu Owino angesema kwamba anataka kuwa senator Nairobi County, hapo kungekuwa na maswali mengi, lakini hao watu wengine and of course Babu Owino cannot betray his brother Edwin Sifuna. We know that. He cannot. Babu Owino anataka tu kuwa governor. And of course he can, but then Babu Owino can make a good governor. Let us just say the truth. And maybe you can tell me what you think at the comment section concerning that. But personally, I think that Babu Owino can make a good governor. Jalango is not a bad guy. But we also need to ask ourselves that what is the motive? Because, you know, everything has got its motive. So what is your motive of saying that you want to become a governor? What is your motive of saying that you want to become a senator? What is your motive? What is your motive? Number one thing that we have to understand is that majority of these people knows very well that they're not going to be re-elected again. Especially Jalango knows that he's not going to be re-elected as a member of parliament. And that is why he's eyeing for higher position, ili akishindwa aseme kwamba nilikuwa nataka kiti fulani lakini nilishindwa kuipata. You understand? Such kind of things are happening, such kind of things are there. But then we need to ask ourselves that, okay, how are we going to solve these problems? How are we going to sort ourselves out? How are we going to sort ourselves out? Because tukijaribu kuangalia jinsi ambavyo mambo yapo, things are different. So Esther Passaris endorsed Karen Nyamu. And then Maveri Kaoko said that lazima women of Nairobi County. And now Millicent Omanga amekimbia kutoka kwa Ruto na ameenda kwa Waimunyoro, ameenda kwa Rigathi Gachagua na amesema kwamba because Matiang'i is there. You understand? Because Matiang'i is in Rigathi Gachagua's camp, she must follow the brother that is Matiang'i, and they must take Nairobi County, and she's going to be a women rep of Nairobi County. I really don't know what to think concerning that, but personally I think that it might be a wrong decision. Okay, I don't know, but bearing in mind that we have Asiege wants to be a women rep of Nairobi County. Now here we have got around 4 or 5. Number 1, we have got Karen Nyamu. Number 2, we have Millicent Omanga. Number 3, we have got Pauline Njoroge, and number 4 we have got Asiege. Kwa watu wanne, whom do you think you can choose? Karen Nyamu, Millicent Omanga, Maveri Kaoko, and Asiege. Hawa watu wanne wote, hawa wanawake wote wanataka kuwa women rep wa Nairobi County. Moja kuna ODM, moja kuna Jubilee, moja anaenda kuwa na DCP. I don't know, sijui Maveri Kaoko sijui anaenda kutumia. Of course Maveri Kaoko I know cannot use ODM. Sijui anaenda kuwa kama independent, I don't understand. But there is going to be a very big problem. You understand? There is going to be a very big problem within that cocoon, within that ODM party, or within Nairobi County, because you know kila moja anataka. You understand? But I think Asiege stands a chance of becoming the women rep of Nairobi County. Leave alone these other people, because I can say that they are jokers. That's what I can say. Jokers. Ni saa ngapi Millicent Omanga atakuwa anatingisha makalio? Ana dance huku na huko. And people are expecting her to work. Lakini yeye akona magari, she's living a lavish life and a flourish, and anasema at the end of the day have made my money. You understand? So we really need to elect serious people. Anyway, that is just my opinion, that is just my thought. Let me also know what you think at the comment section, and please don't forget to drop me a comment, tell me what you think and where exactly you're watching this video from. Until we meet again in the next video, if it is possible, I have been your host, Boniface. Bingo.